All right, I'm going to call the October 20th, 2020 JPS meeting to order. Boys and girls, Sam, Brian, take the roll.
Fox,
Here.
Member Covert,
Here.
Member DeCiani, Member
Here.
Sorry,
I heard DeCiani, I don't see him.
Member Elliott,
Here.
Member Healy, Member Krajewski, Member Larson, Member Noonan, Member Pachalski, Member Renahan,
Julie's here, but she's muted. I saw her say here, but I didn't.
Member Renahan,
All right, we have,
Member Tornatore, Member Zay.
yeah. All right, we have enough members present that we don't have to do a roll call for every agenda item, which is good. So I will move on to public comment. Is there any public comment? No public comment. No chairman's remarks. Is there a motion to approve the JPS committee regular meetings from October 6, 2020? Moved in second. Who made the motion? Sam. Who did the second? Okay. Any questions or comments or corrections regarding the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Is there a motion regarding JPS 277-20, recommendation for approval of the renewal contract purchase order to Concisus Corp. For professional consultation and technical assistance? Moved second by Mr. Larson. Any questions, comments regarding this agenda item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed? That passes. JPS 25-20, 341-19A amendment to 341-19, the Cellco partnership, doing business as Verizon for probation and court services. Moved in second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed? That passes. 7B, change order 2019-602, recommendation for change order of Cellco partnership, doing business as Verizon Wireless for wireless services. Moved by Mr. Pachalski, second by Mr. Larson. Any questions or comments? Mr. Pachalski?
I was curious, why is this cutover taking over 4 months when we're switching from Verizon to AT&T? Did we not put it out timely? Seems to me a 4-month extension, is kind of large. I was just curious as to the reason for it.
Well, I don't know why the AT&T one's starting when it is, but it's my understanding it leaves us never mind. I'll let somebody who really knows what they're talking about talk.
So I can speak to that. We had to put the infrastructure in for AT&T first before we could start rolling out phones, much like we did with Verizon 10 years ago. So we're still doing that. We're actually in the pilot phase now. So we are starting to roll out phones, and it may not take till February. We just wanted to make sure that we had ample time to do that.
All right, thank you.
So this is a gap period?
It is. And so as the Verizon bill goes down, the AT&T bill will go up.
And we're going to see this on all the other committees?
Yes.
Okay, so you can expect to see that everywhere else. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. JPS 278-20, recommendation for approval of contract purchase order to Allied Universal Technology regarding the security system and maintenance and repair. Moved in second. Any questions or comments regarding this agenda item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed? That passes. 2020-251, recommendation for the approval of contract purchase order to Unified Power for maintenance agreement next year. Moved in second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed, that passes. 7E, 2020-252, recommendation for the approval of contract purchase order to HOV Services for renewal of the Kodak 14850 scanner agreement. Moved in second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Favorite agenda item of today's agenda. JPS 279-20, recommendation for the approval of for contract purchase order to Dummies Unlimited for 10 arrest and control training mannequins. Mr. Zay will now give us 5 minutes of stand-up. No comments?
I'm not gonna make fun of your company, Grant.
Yeah, not the recommendation for the top 10 people that the dummy should look like. Nothing? I got nothing on here. We'll save it. Yeah, really. He's saving it up for finance and county board. Okay, any questions, comments regarding this agenda item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Passes. 2020-253. Recommendation for the approval of contract purchase order to Logicalis for the new
So moved.
VMware and vSphere vCenter software license. Moved in second. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes. JPS 280-20, recommendation for approval of contract purchase order to Business IT Source for purchase of computer equipment related to COVID for the circuit court.
So moved.
Second. Any questions or comments? Well, the backup documents that I read did list it as COVID related. I don't know if it has, it has to be right at the end of the paragraph, say COVID related?
Well, usually we identify that.
That's what when I read the backup documents, that's what I assumed. Because it's for Zoom purposes and to submit electronic orders in courtrooms that you could not previously submit electronic orders. So that keeps everybody social distance, and you can send in the electronic order from your office as opposed to being in the courthouse. Is that correct? Can we get that changed so it specifically says COVID-19 related when we bring it to Finance and County Board next week? All right, any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
That passes. JPS 281-20, recommendation for the approval of contract purchase order, Faro Technologies for the upgraded 3D laser scanner. Moved in second. Any questions or comments? This is coming out of the Coroner's Fund. It's not coming out of the general fund. And it's also, I guess the sheriff's office will use this half the time, so that saves them some money too. Any questions? I'm looking online. Anybody online got any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Informational change order. Receive and place on file change order regarding the Verizon wireless cell phone usage. All right, so I'll take a motion to approve the change order. Moved in second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
That passes. Old business. Any old business? So the third one. All right, any new business? Hearing none, without objection, we are adjourned.